Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We've got another speed build video with another voiceover. Yes, I'm still going with the voiceovers, because why not? I kind of do want to get into the habit of doing more voiceovers for this Sims 4 speed builds or Sims 3 speed builds, just because I feel like if you do a voiceover on a build, you kind of maybe engage a bit more with your viewers, and I do want to engage more with you guys, and a lot of you saying, like in the other videos where I do speed builds, that you want to hear more voiceovers. So if that's what you want, I'll do it. I haven't even introduced the build yet, and we're like nearly a minute in. Well, this is a Tudor house, which is my first time ever doing a Tudor house, because I was looking on Pinterest as usual whenever I build. Found a lot of like family houses I want to recreate. So at first I was kind of like trying to recreate a family house. I was going for like a red house, like sort of red you'd get like in a barn or something. So I kind of wanted to have like a farm or sort of house. But then after I stopped messing around with the exterior and I'm nearly done, I'd get onto the wallpaper. I'm like, actually no, I'm going to make this into a Tudor home. So you see at first I'm kind of like messing around, just building the different components to the house. And it's not till later on where it starts to look like a Tudor home. And I've also kind of, as you've noticed, got into like a habit of when I build, I like do it a bit by bit. I kind of like trying out new different build styles, because some people I've seen how they do it, like, you know, they build the shape of the house and then they start adding, like they build like a box, or they build roughly what it's going to be, and then they start adding in the shapes and the size, like the angles and the more complicated bits to it. Oh, wow, I've just got a hiccup. And then there's people that do it like this, where they like build a bit at a time, which I've started to do, and then I found it a lot easier. And in my opinion, I find it a bit more detailed when I do it like this than where I used to do it, because I focus on one bit. I add a lot of detail to it. This is where I start maybe trying to make a bit of like a Tudor house. In this house, I use a lot of get-together. So if you don't have get-together, you probably won't be able to download this, because like with my other builds, you could probably download it easily and not have nearly everything gone. But because with this I use so much get-together, the house would be it wouldn't be really a Tudor house without the get-together items, so I had to use them. So sorry if you don't have get-together, because a lot of you are saying in my base game video that you could download it because it's base game, which either means you don't have any of the other packs, or you just have the base game, or you don't have all the packs and stuff. But with my builds, I tend to use a mixture of packs, so like you can easily download it and it not heavily rely on something. I hope. Like that's what last time I checked, that's what it was like. See here, we haven't even started the back. Like we're still on the front, and we're like 3 minutes in, and this is times 7.5 because it took me forever. Like I remember I built like the whole exterior in like maybe like a few hours in one day, and I had like a break, and I came back a couple of days later to do the interior. So it took a long time, like a long period of time, but it was worth it. I really like it. This is definitely, I say this every build, I feel like every build, in my opinion, I'm getting better at every build, because every build I'm like, oh, I prefer this one, because this Tudor house is definitely one of my favourites, just because I love this style. And because, you know, you see like a lot of Tudor homes are very like, I've seen people do it more like greys and more pale lighter colours, but I decided, clues by the name Darkwood's Avenue, I kind of wanted to go for a lot more of a darker Tudor style home in like the countryside, in not necessarily in the middle of nowhere, but in not close to a big city or anything. So I chose to build it in the islands in Windenburg, which I've been building a lot of my houses recently, just because I like Windenburg a lot because of the landscaping involved. Now this is where I'm kind of trying to do like oh god, what's it called? Why can't, it's on like the tip of my tongue, what the hell? It's like a whatever, chimney, there we go. I tried to chimney a bit and work. And also with here, what I noticed just now, is I forgot that I did, was usually we have like the first floor medium height walls and like the second floor the low height. But I did it the other way around because I was gonna do like how I usually do it, of having like the higher walls on the bottom floor. But I then ended up having to do them on the top because the windows I wanted to use on the top floor, like I used on the first floor, for it to actually work because of the roofing, because I didn't want the windows to like intersect with windows. I wanted to go for like the higher walls, so all the windows were, so I could use like the cool ones that came to get together, which like this, and also use like the taller roofings and stuff, and it to still work, if that makes sense. Like here, when I use it, it like intersects on the top floor, which isn't too noticeable because I put a bed over it, I think, because I think that room was the main bedroom. I can't, how many, I'm trying to think, how many rooms was this? I think this was 3 bedrooms. They had I made a teenager's bedroom, a kid's bedroom, and a parent's bedroom. So it's definitely a family house. If you have a medium-sized family, like you could renovate it and make it fit more members if you download this and you've got a big family. But it definitely is a reasonable size. Like, it's definitely expensive because I didn't budget myself at all, so I feel like it's definitely very expensive. I recorded this like probably like a week or 2 ago, and I'm only just doing the voiceover because I'm bulk recording and bulk editing because next week I'm going back to school, and I'll do a separate update video explaining what my new schedule is going to be like and what's going to happen. But I'll briefly say now that when I go back to school, expect a lot less videos. I will not be uploading every day of the week, and there will be a lot of times where I won't upload for a while because I'm either too tired or I'm too busy, and I won't be making like an update video all the time when I've been off for like a week or 2 weeks, because I'm starting my final year before I go to college. So this is where I need to focus because I've got my GCSEs, final years, where I'm next year I will have my exams after Christmas, maybe about Easter time. I'll have all my exams and stuff, and then start applying for colleges, I think, this year. So I will be focusing a lot more on school than YouTube, just because, you know, as much as I love this, it's only a hobby, and I do want to make sure I'm able to get into a good like college to then get into a good whatever I want, because, you know, this might not be a job, this may be a job, anything can happen, and I want to be prepared for stuff. And I do feel like working hard on this year is the best, but definitely when it gets like holidays, I'll be uploading every day, I'll be doing it, and I will try and stick to a schedule so I can be more organised. This is where you can see where I was trying to do like a red house, and then I turned it into a Tudor house properly. And also I use a lot of different landscaping things, like I use a lot of styles, I think. But anyway, so upload probably, I haven't decided on a proper schedule yet, but I'll probably upload 3 or 4 days a week because I want to have a Minecraft video, speed build video, and a CAS video and contrast, because sometime this week I'm going to try and bulk record as much contrast as I can so I can edit it all and upload it. Because I wanted to add a new game to my channel like you all guys wanted to, and I decided to do contrast and Minecraft. But I was supposed to upload contrast like in the summer holidays, but I just haven't got around to recording it, so I'll record it now and I feel like it'd be better to have something to go back for when I go back to school, just so I have something not only to upload but something for you guys to watch, because I love contrast. My friend FrazySimming did it and it looked like a lot of fun. She enjoyed it, so yeah, I think I will enjoy it. And I think it's only like, I think the gameplay is only like 2 hours, so I might be able to bulk record it and edit it all. If not, and it takes me longer, then I will just record it when I go back to school as well, because I will still be recording when I go back to school. It's just I want to focus more on school, so if I don't upload, then it's not because I don't care or not because I don't want to, it's because I'm either too busy or too exhausted to upload. So that would be the reason why. And in England, we're all going back to school this week and next week, so if you guys are also going back to school, let me know how it's gonna feel. Like, how are you feeling? Are you scared? Are you excited? Are you happy to see your friends. Because I asked, I think in a previous build, like, you know, what year you're going into and things like that. And, you know, how are you feeling about school? I'm personally, not excited, but I'm going to be happy to see my friends. And I'm really not stressed out, but I'm just nervous about how the year's going to go, because it's going to be a big year for me. And, you know, anything can happen. Hopefully it all succeeds and I'll come out of year 11 with A's and B's and A stars or things like that. But yeah, we're currently working on the landscaping, because I finally finished on the house itself, so now I'm working on the landscaping, because that's usually how I build now. I like do the landscaping, the build, then the landscaping, and then the inside. And I think, I can't remember if I did the garden last or before the inside, because I think with this house I completely worked on the outside and then finished for a couple of days and then went on to do the inside. Because if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I posted like a lot of pictures of the outside saying, oh, I finished a build, expect this to come up soon, things like that. But I didn't upload any pictures till maybe like a week ago when I finished, maybe less than that, when I finished the inside. But I'm really proud of this landscaping, because I just love how with different builds I kind of want to go for landscaping to fit the house. Like for this house I felt like a lot of landscaping and shrubbery and plants would go well, because I wanted to look like it was looked after but also was a bit overgrown, so there was a lot of stuff, but also like a lot of things maybe the owner would have planted themselves. Like I placed a lot of plant pots around the decking. And that's another thing, I don't think I've done it for, I might have done once before, I think on one house like ages and ages ago. I did like a decking the whole way around the house once in like The Sims 4. I've done it a few times in The Sims 3, but I think this is only the second time in The Sims 4 where I've done a decking around the whole house, and I really liked that, because the house, because I kind of like doing that, because it means I can make the house like so many more, like, so it's so much less boxy. Because the thing I struggle with the most, if I do a house like this that has lots of like right angles and different, you know, it's not a box basically, I always struggle on the roofing. But because there's a decking the whole way through, I can make it quite complicated and just do one simple roofing on the outside, and then on the top floor it doesn't have to match the bottom floor, so I can make it so it's a bit more simple. And to me, I prefer it, because I feel like there's so much more ways of doing it. However, because of making it so many angles and stuff, I not angles like shapes, definitely struggled on the floor pan, which I've just figured out. I've just realised I don't think the exterior took me that long, because we're only 13 minutes in and this video is only 20 minutes. So that's good, I hope. That's if I've even added, I hope I've added in. I think this can sound like really weird. I'm just going to pause the video and, you know, double check I've put in all the footage, because I'm really paranoid that I haven't. Yes, I have. Right, let's press play. I don't know if I got it back around the same point as it was. I don't know. I kind of just completely messed this up properly, but oh well. So yeah, I got really paranoid then that I didn't. With this house, I also wanted to use a lot of brick inside, just to, I don't actually know why, I think it just looks cool. When I build, I'm not an interior designer or anything like that, so it's not that I don't have any idea what I'm doing, I just don't have any technical sense to what I'm doing. Like, I'll just go with what I think looks nice. But, you know, in reality, maybe it wouldn't work, or whatever some interior designer might say. Now, this, can I just say, is my favourite room, because I love the dark woods with the red and then the stone, and definitely my favourite room. But yeah, so I'm no interior designer who has a complete technical sense on what I'm doing, but I'd like to say I kind of know what I'm doing. So yeah, as you can see, oh, another save. I do save a lot because I always get paranoid that it's going to crash. And I think this is now where I've just like stopped for whatever reason. Don't know why I've stopped, but there we go, we're back, and I think I've now started on the interior. So I think I've started on the interior before doing the garden, but this is like a couple of days later, and working on the dining room, what I wanted to do with this house is like have the entrance in a dining room. So it's not like you walk in an entrance and you have like a whole hallway or corridor or something with your stairs and then all the rooms going off. I want it to be you walk in, you have your dining room, your stairs like right in front, and then you like walk around to the kitchen, and you have next to the stairs you have a way into the living room and things like that. And just I don't know, I kind of like that. I definitely feel like with this house I definitely use a lot of items that I haven't used before from like get together, like the windows and the wallpapers and things. And as you can see here, like I find a lot of outdoory type of stuff, and I could like place it in, being like, oh, that's cool, I'll use that, I'll put that there. And I definitely like the colour choices I went for as well, and the items. And I'm really in love with these curtains that I've been using a lot. I was really annoyed with this because I thought you might have been able to place items on the inside bit, but you couldn't, so that was a shame. But oh well, it wasn't the end of the world. But you know, it worked out. Now I'm legit. So I've realised how I've said a lot of times, and I generally don't know what to say anymore. 15 minutes in, I've talked about build. It's because I don't have any exciting stories to tell. I literally don't have any stories to tell. Like, I think I need to become more planned when it comes to these speed videos. Like, come into the speed video, do a voiceover and know what I'm going to say. Because I don't know, like, comment in the description, wow, I can't English. Comment in the comment box if you want me to say stories and things, if you're happy with me just rambling on about the build, having some sort of random commentary and not being very organised, because I legit just don't know what to say in speed builds. I think because obviously I'm kind of, you know, new to them. This is probably only fourth time that I've done a proper voiceover the whole way through the video. There's another save. I wonder, count how many saves there are. I'll put in the description. I'm going to count after I've done this, when I put music in the background. I'll see how many saves there are, and I'll try and comment I'll put in the description box how many are, like the very bottom. And don't look in it, like comment what you think, how many saves you think there's been in this video, and then check in the description box to see if you're right. It'll be like a little fun game to do, because I've noticed I never cut out, whenever I have saving points, I never cut them out, and I legit save like every 2 seconds. Not just because I get really paranoid, just because I want to make sure I don't lose anything. So I save every like 2 seconds and never cut it out, so there's always a lot of save points in here. But whenever I do save, I then end the footage and then restart recording again, so I never record in one big bulk. I'm always cutting to stop to go do something, or because I've saved, or because of whatever reason I cut the footage, I stop recording and then start recording again, so it's never like one long piece of footage. But I think after we've done the kitchen, there'll only be a couple more rooms, and then I feel like we'll be done. I feel like I feel like they will get. I just had to cut like off then, because stupidly I didn't add in the footage of furnishing the living room and the upstairs, because I was kind of thinking, as I was just saying then, like, oh yeah, I've got a kitchen, a couple more rooms. Like, hang on, if I've got a couple more rooms, why is the screenshots coming up in like a minute? So I stopped recording, had a look, and I hadn't even added in the rest of the footage. So now it's 28 minutes instead of 20 minutes. So there was 8 minutes of sped up footage that I hadn't added in yet, which is quite stupid of me. So as I was saying, we've got the kitchen and a few more rooms until the screenshots. So we've still got like 8 more minutes, and I've just had the video paused the whole time then. So I have no idea, like, I'm really out of sync now. Well, I've been talking for 51 minutes, so it's all the way to about here. There we go. Let's say we're about here. So we're on the living room now. We've nearly finished the living room, and I think with this living room I went for very traditional, because I think with a lot of the rooms I wanted to go traditionally. With the kitchen I wanted to go quite traditional, but had a modern design to it. So it's like the current owners of the house wanted to get it renovated a bit to update it. This bedroom, which is my favourite bedroom, is still very traditional and not modern, and it very countryside, Tudor kind of style was what I was going for. So I hope it turned out well. I really like those candles that I used, which I had no idea that they were there. And then this was me just trying to find a carpet. I don't know what carpet I went for in the end. I think we went for that one. Yes, okay, we went for the black one. I've noticed how I use that carpet a lot. I feel like we need loads more carpets, just because if we can't customize it with different colors and we've only got a few color swatches of it, I need more either color swatches or more carpets themselves, because I always use the same curtains and the same carpets and things like that, because I feel like there's not enough of them to like keep us going. So, you know, it's not something I desperately want, but if they're going to add another stuff pack or expansion pack or something, it would be nice for them to add a few more carpets or something. And yeah, so I think now in the hallway, so with this, I can't even remember, to be honest, what I did with this. What to talk about that's not to do with the build, because like I wanted, like I was saying earlier, I want to talk about the build, but I also want to talk about like some stories or what's happened. I know what just came to my head. Do any of you guys play Pokemon Go? Comment if you play Pokemon Go and if you're as addicted as I am. When I first got Pokemon Go, I wasn't that addicted. I played it occasionally, like whenever I went out I'd play it, but now I've got into the habit, I'm that addicted that I will go out just to play Pokemon. So recently I will like walk around the block of my area loads just to hatch eggs and stuff, and to sometimes catch your Pokemon. So the last few days I've gained like loads. Like, I remember recently, like maybe a week ago, I was on level 13 or 14, and now I've just got to level 17 earlier before I started recording this. And I'm really addicted to it recently. Like whenever I go out into town or to the park or wherever to meet my friends, I'm always playing Pokemon Go now to catch Pokemon and to level up and all that stuff. Because recently I've just become really addicted to it, and I don't know why. Because before I wasn't, like I felt it was like it was alright, but now I'm actually addicted to it. Like I go out just to play Pokemon now, like I said, and I feel like when I go back to school, I probably won't be playing it as much. Maybe in the mornings or after school on the way to school and back, I might be playing it a bit to like hatch eggs and stuff. But I don't think I'll be playing it as much because I'll be too busy. But oh, why am I yawning? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I shouldn't be tired yet. But yeah, so I play that a lot. Don't really do anything else, to be honest. I'm either on YouTube, recording YouTube videos, out with friends, or playing Pokemon Go. So nothing too special in my life to talk about. I've been seeing a lot of friends recently, and it's quite funny. I hope none of my friends know I have a YouTube channel, because I haven't told anyone. Don't know if they found it or not and just not told me, but because with my friends, a lot of them are very sociable and they meet up a lot, and I'm here just like, you know, about to record or wanting to have a lazy day and not leave the house, however sunny, because the past few days it's been really sunny. Like I'm currently melting right now because it's so hot in my room. I've got the windows open and stuff, and it's still really hot. But they always like, oh, do you want to meet up? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I just want to stay. And I don't know what excuses to do. So I either say I'm busy and just don't give a reason, or I will end up meeting up with them. But I just be like, oh, I'd rather be at home recording or on YouTube, because we don't. It's not that we don't do much. It's just. I don't know, I'm not very a sociable person. Like, I will happily meet up and stuff, but it's recently, whenever I meet up, I only ever play Pokemon. Like, I will talk to them, we socialise, but I will pretty much just play Pokemon. And whenever they ask me, I do meet up. I rarely ever say no, but I'm just a bit like, oh, do I have to? Because recently, a lot of my friends wanted to meet up this week. I've been out, I think, like 3 times already this week. And today's Thursday when I'm doing this, so yeah, most of this week. So I haven't had any time to record or to edit or anything, so I'm only just starting to edit and record videos, because I've been out all the time. And I still need to record like loads of Minecraft videos, loads of contrast videos. I've recorded 3 CAS videos, which will last for 3 weeks, because I'll have 1 CAS video a week. Yeah, I think 3, yes. I made an Instagram model themed CAS, a high street themed CAS, and I finally got around to making Jenny from Blackpink, which is the final member I needed to make. And I think that will be the first CAS to go up when I go back to school, because all these videos I'm recording and stuff will be going back, will be uploaded when I go back to school, so that's why there won't be any videos until I go back to school on Thursday next week. I've got a week left, so I was going to basically spend the week getting ready for school, recording and stuff. I'll make an update video for maybe people who don't watch these videos, but will watch the update video. So, you know, everyone who watches my videos will understand why I'm not uploading. We're on the garden right now. We'll be getting to the screenshots soon. So, leave it here for now. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the whole mishap with like recording, and I feel like the voiceover might be quite out of sync from when I've had to check to see if I did have all the footage, and when I stupidly had it paused. So I am very sorry if it's out of sync, but I'll catch you in another video. Subscribe if you're new, give it a like and comment, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye.